Hey people, I just wanted to talk to you today a little bit about self-sabotage. I didn't realize how much self-sabotage I did until about a year ago. And I had a friend who said, you self-sabotage a lot. You think the worst. You always prepare for failure instead of preparing for success. And it challenged me to think differently. And I start recognizing my meditations because of so much disappointment in life. And it's probably a self-fulfilling cycle where I'm thinking negative, so negative happens. And I recognize my meditations were so frequently negative that I had to renew my mind. And I learned that in certain situations, especially in relationships, just apologize without a whole big explanation. Just say thank you and not give excuses of why you were late saying thank you, why you didn't do XYZ. Just say thank you. Just show appreciation. You get the opportunity, you do what you can. If you out of town and you on a distant relationship, there's only so much you can do. If you are financially strapped, there's only so much you can do to purchase someone something, but your actions can speak so much more loudly than a purchase could. Just listening when a person needs an ear. You see something needs to be cleaned up, just do it. Don't even ask, just do it. That's real love. I see what's needed and I take responsibility for it and I just do it. I don't, why is this whatever on the floor? Why is this right here? Why haven't you done this? No. That's sabotaging the relationship. That's not loving. God makes sure that there on earth, there is food to eat, whether you access it or not, whether you want to eat it or not. There's air to breathe and there's water to drink. Pretty much everything else, you got to figure it out. He does his part. But your life always reveals your heart. Look at the people around you. Look at the people God puts for your betterment and how you treat them, how you appreciate or neglect them. I never forget a person told me they don't, when we was talking about, how the future is going to look, between us. And it was just like, I don't know what the future looks like. And it showed me no desire to me, based on the conversation and the context, without getting too much detail. It just showed me that there was not major interest in trying to move forward. And I've learned to recognize the signs early because I've had so much failure in refusing to look at the signs and look at people's potential and hoping the best and this, that, and the other. On top of my toxic self-sabotaging thoughts. Let me take credit. But at the same time, it was just like being so hopeful for someone who's not really investing in. You have to look at the actions that follow. Like when they were able, what did they do? When they had opportunity, what did they do? How many excuses do they give? How many times do they not show up? How many times do they come days later? How many excuses do they make? Life is a choice. And success is about actions, fulfilling task completion. So if you don't want to sabotage your life, complete the task of having a relationship with God that leads you and yielding to it, meditating on good things and thinking that the best of you. Know that you are worthy. Know that you are worthy of having good. When I changed my meditations, God opened the door for me. And all I can say is where I am now, I wish I could have known this in my 20s. I'd be so much further ahead in life right now. People, don't waste time. Time is my most precious resource. And I tell everybody, don't waste my time. Now, I give you my time if I'm interested or I'm invested, but don't waste my time. And I've learned that some people don't understand that concept of time because they think they got so much and they so into whatever they into that they don't understand. You don't get time back. You don't get redos on that moment in life. I can't go back 6 minutes ago before the start of this video and start that part over. It's just not going to happen. So I've learned, stop wasting time sabotaging things. Stop wasting time. Like I just finished a major project. It was like a 2-month project. I just finished a major project and I cleaned up my garage because it was just, my God, stuff just all over the place because I just so busy. It was just like, and I took the time to prepare myself to be successful, knowing that I have other projects. And this is a sort of a down day for me. I mean, I did a couple of jobs, but it's like a day where I got more time to do stuff to prepare for project next. So with that, I prepared for next. I took the time to be successful, to complete tasks, to be successful, to make sure things are open and free flowing and in the place where they need to be. I cleaned up my trucks because when I'm on job, and here, there, and yonder, sometimes it gets junky and cluttered and you can't find stuff. And I detest wasting my money on stuff I already got. Like, certain things should be in a certain space, and you learn to put stuff back up. And I even recognized, and I'm going on something else, but this is more on being successful. Me as a manager, I have to inspect what I expect from my workers, my colleagues. And I don't call them, anything subservient to me, but, even though I'm paying them and they're working for me, I have had to say, I got to look at what they're doing to make sure that they're doing it the right way, that they understand based on their level. Because everybody don't get your mind. Everybody don't understand what you're saying. You speak and show and model and watch and observe and correct. But you don't correct with negative, harsh language. You correct with, hey, that's not the process. See what you're doing right here? That's where you're going wrong. So I need you to correct this and do it like this. And one day you'll have a good team because you truly nurtured and helped develop them in that skill, in that desired result. So I just say, whether in relationships, raising your children, or on the workplace, learn how to speak to people based on how they understand versus if a person needs a yes or no, give them a yes or no. Don't give them a roundabout conversation. If they want yes or no, give them yes or no, because that's what they need. And if they need a roundabout and, time in like real short, give them a roundabout. Because for the long haul, it's going to pay off. And also let them know if you're a yes or no person, like, hey, I cannot afford the way I'm made up. We're going to have to meet somewhere to meet. We're going to have to compromise because I'm not willing to give this type of energy all the time. I need, especially when you're dealing with adults, it's like, hey, I need you to get This is what you're hired to do. We're both adults. We're in this relationship. I need you to understand that when I'm in go mode, I need to be able to just say yes, and that be it. Now, when we got time to talk, we can take time to talk. But sometimes, you have to discern when and how and what to say. And that's why that relationship with God is so important. And I have made a conscious effort of saying, Holy Spirit, guide me. Holy Spirit, help me to talk to this person. Holy Spirit, help me. And just saying, tagging God in every chance I get, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. And it's just been a major change. And I've definitely been every day saying, God, help the meditations of my heart. Please help the meditations of my mind. Help my thoughts to be more like what you want me to think. Help me to see like you want me to see. Anyway, God bless your mind. God bless your thoughts. God bless your peace. God bless the work of your hands. And God bless your team so that you can truly create a team that works together in symbiosis, in a symbiotic way. Y'all have a good one. Thank you for listening.